The Commission for the Prevention of Corruption was established to eliminate dishonest or illegal practices within government services by enforcing the Corruption Prevention Act.
The aim of the Corruption Prevention Act is to ensure that the public servant in his dealings is fair, honest, and not corrupt.
As part of ensuring that happens, the Commission for the Prevention of Corruption is entrusted with receiving and keeping records of statutory declarations made by public servants. That's basically a list of assets, liabilities, and income. Public officials should make a statutory declaration every year if they earn over $2 million annually.
And the $2 million is all perquisites of office: salary, traveling, uniform, robing, whatever it is that may be given.
But there are some categories of persons who have to make that declaration even if they earn less than $2 million. They include parish councillors, police personnel, members of the military, customs officers, and persons employed to the Island Traffic Authority.
Since January 2003, public servants have been required to give statutory declarations on an annual basis. For it to be in keeping with the Act, statutory declarations must be given within 3 months of December 31 of each year.
That means select public officials have until March 31 of the following year to make their statutory declarations. So what exactly does one disclose on the declaration form? Well, information is needed about the assets of yourself, spouse, or children living with you, supported by bank statements. One would also be required to disclose investments and life insurance policies,
salary details and particulars, liabilities such as loans that you may have undertaken, and it also covers the fact that you may have acquired new assets since the last reporting period or disposed of assets during that period.
Such information will help the Commission determine whether a public official is participating in any dishonest activity through or while being employed in the public service.
They are not taking bribes. They are not increasing their assets unwillingly or unwittingly or using their office for gain.
If the Commission comes across anything that doesn't add up,
what the Commission has to do is to report the matter to the Director of Public Prosecution, who then initiates the action. And that is ongoing.
And the Commission is ramping up activities to get public officials to file their declarations, especially since only 50% of the 36,000 individuals are actually complying with the law. Trials have been ongoing. If public officials fail to file their declarations or make a false declaration, upon conviction, they may face a fine of up to $200,000, be imprisoned for up to 2 years, or face both a fine and imprisonment. On the other hand, if one is convicted of corruption in a resident magistrate's court, in the first instance, they will face up to $1 million in fines, 2 years imprisonment, or both. If one is a repeat offender, the fine goes up to $3 million, 3 years in prison, or both. The penalties get stiffer if one is convicted of corruption in the circuit court. First offenders will face up to $5 million in fines, up to 5 years in prison, or both. For repeat offenders, it's up to $10 million, up to 10 years in prison, or both. The Commission for the Prevention of Corruption, using statutory declarations to assess the assets and liabilities of select public officials, stamping out dishonest practices, building integrity in the public service. For more information, contact the Commission at 968-6227 or visit their website cpcpd.gov.jm.